It is 2:53 a.m. right now, and I am sitting at a bus stop, depot station thing. But it's not open, so I'm just outside. Yeah, smelling cigarette smoke and hearing drunk people. Yeah. My bus is not scheduled to leave till 4:45, so I've got about 2 hours left. Because with my experience thus far, it's never really on time. But that's not saying much because I've only experienced that one first day that we talked about before. And, yeah. So, talk about today, the last day of Bethel School of Worship, 2011. So, worship, good. Like normal, Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, at one point, it was really awesome. Just like everyone started just praying over there. I don't know. Today was just really cool because every time I started praying a certain direction or going a certain direction in worship, the leaders would be like, "Okay, let's go in this direction," and it was the same direction. And I was like, "Oh wow, I hear God correctly." And I mean, he's shown me that I can in a lot of areas, but lately, but it was still really cool that like even in like the worship setting or whatever, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to stay awake, because it's wide open out here and I've got luggage and I'm really tired. Yeah. Anyways, um, yeah, let's see if I can, sort of help the lighting thing. There we go. So, what happened next? Oh, yeah, Jen and Brian, a little bit, and basically they had asked God what they wanted to do, and they said, like, that they felt like they were just supposed to do, like, supernatural, like, fun stories sort of thing, and they talked about a lot of cool things that's happened to them, and that they've seen that's just kind of, like, crazy, like, angels and rain inside a building, and that sort of thing, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. So you started yawning. And then we had lunch. That was, lunch. And then we came back and watched more creative expression people, and wow, today some like top-notch people came up and around and everything. And oh, speaking of creative expression, last video I mentioned how I did mine and I was totally not happy with myself coming off the stage. And I had mentioned that I talked to some people and started feeling better, that just something to critique, do whatever. But after that, good handful of people, like I had a lot of people like, "Oh, good job," sort of thing, and you get that, and you're just kind of like, "Whoa," it's kind of expected to say that. Okay, so yeah, you're kind of expected to say that, but I don't know. There was a few people that came up to me and just like really spoke encouragement though, and that was really cool, concerning the whole storytelling thing, and like some really sweet things that I'm probably gonna type up or write down or something soon so I can remember and keep them. And a lot of it was kind of like you need to do it again and perfect it. Like there was a lot of power in it just that way, and I just need to learn to perfect it. And so it was really cool. I really appreciated that. Needed it. It was kind of overwhelming though, like so many people saying stuff and just kind of like I like being like having the attention when I'm on stage, but I don't really like the attention off stage so much, so it's just I don't know how to respond. But so that was cool, kind of cool. Anyways, Mike, if you're watching this, I don't know your last name, I forgot. Whoops. Miller? No, that was other people I met. Anyways, whatever your last name is. Awesome spoken word. I know I already told you that, but yeah, that dude, I will probably go on his YouTube thing and suggest it all to you, because it was phenomenal, and it made me want to do more than just the small poems that I've done thus far. So yeah, cool. Anyways, and so that was cool. And so after we did the whole finishing up creative expressions, we did a fire tunnel sort of thing, and that was cool. It was supposed to be just really fast, kind of trying to get everyone through, to get everyone out, sort of thing, and prepare for Friday night service. And so as we were going through I was just kind of like standing in the middle, not a little closer to the beginning, but not like right away, sort of thing, and just really felt like I was supposed to just pray for people. So got my anointing oil out, and I just put all up in my hands. It smells good. Cedars of Lebanon, my favorite. Restoration and reconciliation. And so I went around and just started like asking people around me if I could pray for them and that sort of thing. And it was really cool, just being able to pray for someone, and like every once in a while just seeing a picture and be like, wow, I think that's for you, and sharing it, be like, yeah, I do that. That was really cool. Like there was this one chick, I was just like, I just saw pens. I don't know why, but I saw pens, and so it's like either writing or like ink drawing or something, and she's like, yeah, I ink draw. And it was really cool. I was like, sweet, that's cool. So anyways, yeah. And so we're doing that. Went through, and I just felt like totally blessed before even going through the fire tunnel. And honestly, though, like I would have loved if we made a fire tunnel unto ourselves. I know it was like invitation from like the leaders, but I would have loved to have like everyone just like double file around, and then just start on one end and walk them through and have them kind of come around, so it's like this circle loop thing, and just get it from everyone. I think that would have been amazing. It would have taken a lot longer though, so understandably not happening. But I mean, it was really awesome to like get prayed for and get the importation from the awesome leaders and stuff at Bethel. Especially cool when like someone remembers your name and you're like, oh yeah. But I mean, it was kind of like touch and go sort of thing. It wasn't like youth camps for any of you Minnesota youth campers where it's where it's let's lather everyone with oil and totally anoint them. Anyways, I'm going kind of long here. So we get out, and I'm just like really giddy though, like just like I gotta do more, and like spinny hugs. And I got one of my friends, Bree, like she decided she wanted to go around and pray with me too, and so we just lather up our arms and our hands, and as people were waiting in line, we would just randomly start praying with some people, and it was really cool. It was a blessing to bless people and to have them tell us that we were a blessing. Yes, that's what we want. I wouldn't mind it a little bit more importation from those people too, but that could be cool, whatever. And so then it was just like the next half hour, okay, more like 45 minutes to an hour, of just trying to see people, to say, hey, I'm bye, and I love you, and I wish I wasn't leaving, and just all the everyone's happy and giddy because of the whole fire tunnel and everything else, but at the same time just totally like bummed because, or just in a kind of like a shock or awe thing that, wow, it's done already, and like that's it, we're done, what, no. And so that was kind of cool. Yeah. That was fun. Actually, we just started a lot of EDPs throughout the evening and prayed for a lot of people. Met new people. Like, well, that kind of stinks. I meet you on the last day, and why is God highlighting that person? I'm leaving. I don't get to do anything with you, or whatever. And it's like, why didn't you do it at the beginning? But anyways, there's a few people that I think I'm gonna add, even though we never talked, just because I think they're awesome and I want to know them, and maybe we will talk on Facebook or through email. And if any of you guys think the same thing of me, go ahead, add me. I don't know why you would know about this YouTube station and channel otherwise, but hey. Yeah. I think I might be running out of time soon. I don't know. I had to chop it up because I got distracted at one point. Anyways, it's 3:10 in the morning. Give me a break, guys. Okay, what happened afterwards? Oh, we played Ultimate Frisbee, which is really fun. I really like that game. Gotta do it more. Maybe we'll replace that at youth group, guys. Wink, wink. Still play football every once in a while, but let's get some Ultimate in. It was so hot. We met some BSSM students there, and there was this daddy there with his 2 little kids, and so I started playing frisbee with the little boy, Caden, and just cute guy. I mean, at one point I asked him, I was like, okay, can we take a break? I need to grab my water. And he's like, you have the purple bottle? And he just ran and got it. And I was like, oh, what a cutie. And then later he told me he had a girlfriend and asked me if I had a boyfriend. It was kind of funny. I was just like, you're 6 years old. You should not have a boyfriend. But you know, society we live in. Let's change that, guys. And yeah. So, but it was kind of like rough. And a couple of us really felt like we were supposed to pray for him, the daddy, because they were just I just felt really drawn to him and his kids, and like kind of like praying as I like played with them, sort of thing. But but the other girl was like had a word for him or something like that, and it was I don't know, it was interesting, kind of cool when you know it's not just you being all like hypersensitive, like spiritually, as in like you're trying to be spiritual and we should pray for this person, but like where it's kind of like confirmation with other people. So it was cool. Sort of. I wish it wouldn't have had it been, because that meant that things were probably better in his life. But I don't know. He said he didn't really believe the same thing as we did, but he was very grateful for the fact that we were praying for him and we showed love. And so pray for him as well. We'll call him JR. So if you want to pray for him, just pray for JR and his little boy and little girl, 6 and 2.5. Yeah, I'm running out of time, so I need to do a new video after this because there's a lot more to say. Okay.